Hey guys, are you truly prepared for realistic events to happen in your life? Hey guys, this is part one of a multi-part series that I'm going to be doing about disaster preparation, but with a spin on something that is very valid to me and my family where we live, and that is hurricane and northeaster preparation. Hurricanes and northeasters happen all the time where we are. Not necessarily all the time for the hurricanes, but certainly northeastern storms. We get 2, 3, 4, 5 a year, all season long. I mean, this could happen in the middle of winter with a massive snowstorm, just like Washington, D.C. and New York we just experienced this winter, or it could be a middle of the summer northeastern storm that dumps 11, 12 inches of rain over the course of a couple days. But one thing is for sure, guys, on the eastern shore of Delaware where I live, approximately about 2 miles from the ocean, we are going to lose electricity because of a northeaster storm or a hurricane. Now, in all fairness, God has been very good to us in terms of hurricanes where we live. Every year we have a threat of a hurricane. Last year or 2 years ago, right, if you remember, New Jersey got massively hit by that storm. And one of those storm tracks, thank God again, was incorrect, but one of those storm tracks went literally right over Rehoboth Beach, where at the time I was living in downtown Rehoboth Beach. So this is the real kind of a situation that we prepare for each and every year. And I can say this, one of the first thing that goes, whether it's pre-hurricane or in the middle of a hurricane or pre-northeaster or you're getting walloped by a northeaster, you're going to lose electricity. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So one of the first things we need to do is prepare for that. Electricity is a vital resource to a family. If you may not think about it that way until it's gone, but if you think about this, guys, if you have, for instance, sump pumps that work on electricity, or you have obviously hot water heaters that work on electricity to start a flame, or just solid electric water heaters and pumps that help obviously flush out your septic. What about getting your money out of the bank? We had a big northeaster last year. There was no electric. We couldn't get any money out of the bank. We had no cell phone access. We had no internet access. We had nothing. And this could go on for days. Now, it's never really been that bad, but again, it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So what we need to do, and this is what this first video is about, we need to have alternative power sources for ourselves, like maybe a generator at your house. We'll get into that at a later time. But for personal power, and I'm a big fan of having personal power around to keep your cell phones charged, to keep your iPhones charged, to keep your UHF, VHF, ham radios charged, because we all have to have communication. And by the way, this is not intrinsic just to the area that I live in. These storms are, and northeaster storms and storms in general, this really is everywhere. I mean, these kind of things can literally happen everywhere. So this video is on the personal power side of things, and one of the devices that I absolutely love is this Anker. Some people call it an Anker. I believe it's a German company, and the way we pronounce it is Anker, but I could be wrong. This is an Anker Power Core external battery. This is a 20,100 milliamp per hour battery, and I happen to get this one, luckily enough, for free on eBay. And the reason I got it for free, I guess we buy so much stuff on eBay, we had a bunch of eBay bucks left over, and I saw that, and I went and purchased another one of these. This is the second one that I have, and they're about 30 to 35 bucks. You can go to anker.com, ANKER.com, and you can buy it directly from them. But what I love about this, guys, is I use an iPhone 6S, and this will charge my iPhone 6S faster than the wall charger will, and one completely full battery will charge my iPhone 6X 7 times. It'll also charge my iPad. I have an iPad. I believe it's an iPad 2. It'll charge my iPad 2 6 times. It'll even charge 2 devices side by side, which is amazing. So I can charge 2 phones with it. I also have several flashlights that have USB connectivity for charging the battery. This will charge, you know, my Nikkor flashlight like 50 times before it even gets anywhere near running out of battery power. So these things are awesome. I can charge my ham radio, my portable ham radio. We'll do a video about ham radio a little bit later as a part of this hurricane preparation series. But these things are phenomenal to have. And they make a bigger one if you want something bigger. But by the way, I've never opened this. This literally just came in the mail. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. You'll see it comes in like a plastic bag for protection in terms of water getting into it, I guess. And we'll go ahead and open this up here. Again, I have not opened this, so this is going to be a brand new one here, as you can see. And it comes with some basic instructions in here, a welcome guide, and it's in different languages, of course. I believe it's in French and Spanish. There's really not a whole lot to it, guys, for it. One thing they do say, which I do, it says to preserve lifespan, recharge every 4 months, meaning if you don't use it, if you kind of lay it around, recharge it, meaning wipe it all out and then recharge it. You know how batteries can have memory. But capacity, 20,100 milliamps per hour. Input is a 5-volt, 2-amp input that you can use to charge the battery with. Output, we have two 5-amp, 4.8 volt, 5-volt, 4.8 amp USB connectors, two of them. The size, it is approximately 6.5 inches by 2.3 inches by 0.9 inches thick, which is really small. You'll see it in a minute. And it weighs 12.6 ounces. And the other cool thing about it, what I really love about this, guys, is it has what's known as IQ technology, port IQ technology. Let me go ahead and, again, sorry guys, I haven't opened it. I figured I'd open it right when I did this video. As you can see, whoops, it's really small, it's really durable, it's solid, and it's heavy. This is it, but notice it has what's known as IQ. You probably can't see that up here, but it says IQ. Older battery chargers, guys, you have to make sure you're plugging your phone into the appropriate power source, meaning if you had maybe USB 1 or USB 2, 1 amp versus 2 amp versus 3 amp, you needed to know where to plug your phone in. You could damage your phone or damage your device if you didn't. Or it just might take, 19 hours to charge it. This senses the device that you're plugging into it, and it immediately adjusts the output of the USB ports here for your device. And this will charge not only Apple devices, but Android devices, tablets, cameras, you name it. It'll run and charge anything, pretty much. And again, this will absolutely charge from complete dead. My iPhone 6, which I have right here, completely dead, my iPhone 6, to completely charged in about an hour and 40 minutes. It takes about 3 hours to charge with a regular wall outlet. So that is a great feature right there, the speed, faster than your outlet. And you're not blowing it all out by charging one phone. It'll charge an iPhone 6S or an iPhone 6 Plus, I'm telling you, 7 times. With 2 ports in here, both with IQ technology, guys. You can plug 2 phones into it and let it go, and it'll charge both of them in the same amount of time. It is an amazing company. It's an amazing device. And again, there's a bigger one if you want something with more power. But what you sacrifice with getting more power, guys, you end up what? You end up getting something a little bit bigger. You sacrifice the size to gain more power. And if that's cool to you, that's fine. They're about $40 for the bigger one. But this is perfect with me. And what I plan on doing with this, in another video here, I purchased from Anker, which I haven't received it yet. It was about $37. I purchased a 20-amp solar panel that I am going to be using in conjunction with this. 20 amps. So I can, and I will, by the way, I will hook this up inside of this little solar panel and run a USB into the charging port. and then I will have this inside of the solar panel. So the solar panel is going to constantly be recharging this, and I can plug my devices right into this and charge all of my devices. That's what I'm going to be doing with this particular one. I have another one that I use just to charge phones or whatnot with it, but I thought that would be a great way to take a nice solar panel, like a 4-panel solar panel, which I'm getting, kind of a folding thing, and I'm going to use this as the battery pack and charge this with the sun. And the 20 amp one that I purchased, we'll talk about that in a different video, but it absolutely can charge this battery pack without any problems at all. Now you'll want to charge this from the wall first to make sure that it's fully charged, but then that solar panel again will keep this topped up. Now you probably can't see it, but right on the front, right in here, there's 4 dots. If I hit this power thing, there you go, you'll see 3 solid dots. And the other one that I purchased, same thing happened when I got it, 3 solid dots. So it's about 75% charged when they send it to you. What I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing with these guys, if you blow this out completely and run all the power out of it, and if you plug it into a 2 amp outlet, meaning like a little, you know what you charge your iPhone with in the wall outlet? That's what I use, one of those little white cubes. As long as it says 2 amps or more, guys, you'll plug it right into here and charge this. It takes about 10 hours to charge this bad boy from completely empty. So keep that in mind. That's why they're nice enough to send these with the 3 dots, meaning 75% charged. And by the way, guys, you also, inside of this, you do get another box in here that comes with it. And inside of it, you get a nice mesh case, and you get a charging cable for the device. So this is what you'll do. You'll just plug this right into your whatever charger, wall charger you want to get, or you can buy a separate wall charger if you want to. Actually, the one that I use, I use my iPhone, cube that you plug in the wall, but I also have a Samsung tablet that will charge these as well. And all you do is you've got a little USB connector here, and you plug it right in, and then you plug this directly into your wall and charge this bad boy. Again, from complete dead, you're talking about 10 hours to get this charged. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you ever have to charge this. But luckily they come 75% charged. At least this one and my other one did, that I purchased before. So I'm assuming they're all like that. I could be wrong. You may get one that's not like that. But really, these are the 3 pieces that you get with this device. And I really love the mesh case as well. You can store this, and that's what I do. I store it with the cable right inside the mesh case. Keep it in your book bag or whatever. This one's going to go into my folding solar panel kit, which I haven't gotten yet. I believe the one that I got is called the Sun Jack 20 amp, and you'll see that at a later time. But guys, again, when storms blow up the coast and you need connectivity, you know what? You need to keep things charged. This is amazing for doing that. And, combine it with other tools. Combine it with a solar kit or whatever, and keep this thing charged. And when you need it, man, it's there for you. Again, this is not whole house power, but we got to start somewhere. We need power for our ham radios. We need power for our phones and tablets, our flashlights. These devices by Anker, and I encourage you to go out and go to Anker.com and see what they have. These things are really beneficial to have around, especially in areas where, you know what, it's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the power is going to go out. And right here in the great state of Delaware on the East Coast, this stuff comes in handy all the time. Hey guys, if you like the video, do me a favor, please share it. If you're watching this in Facebook, please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to me, share my video. Guys, this is a fledgling channel. I'm doing my best to build it, and I would love to pass around some of the knowledge that I've gained. If you would mind helping me do that, I'd really appreciate it. Again, guys, this is Tim from God, Guns, and Good Times. Hey, don't forget, I say it after every video, say a prayer every day for this great country we live in. God bless the United States of America. Thanks, guys.